Like,
Yeah.
the hell is going on, man?
Man, I'm
Man, it's
good. How
wild.
are you?
It is wild. It's wild in these streets, man. It is wild in these streets. You got something you want to say that you want to rant on right quick?
Do I have something? You know, I always have a little something, something.
Oh Lord, I take that as enough.
Oh, absolutely. I always got something to rant about.
I bet you won't do it. I
Oh,
bet you won't do
wow.
it.
I'm
I bet
getting
you won't
challenged
do it.
here.
I bet you won't do it.
Oh, you want to take it there? Okay.
I'm gonna take it there.
Well,
Well,
I
let it
got
out.
something. I got something. I just I was gonna save it for another time, but I guess I won't since K Styles. Um, hmm. So I get several conversations being pushed my way every once in a while in the blue moon, and I have a show or two that might pique one's interest, and I guess this piqued my interest. I want to ask a question from for the people too. Have y'all noticed any strange behaviors lately from our content creators? Just throw some red and black, and hell, if you know exactly what we're talking about, just call it out right now. Because I've seen some real strange behavior from a few content creators all of a sudden. I'm just gonna be real. The unholy alliance, they're the only ones that got the balls to come out and say a lot of the shit that people want to say, but they're too fucking chicken shit to say. They're too chicken shit to say it, and they're too cowardly to say it because they care about being the quote unquote clean cut image sports reporters. I'm not a reporter. All right, I'm not a content creator. I'm a sports analyst. I'm a content creator. Hmm. But you guys don't have the fucking balls to be who you are. So what I've seen lately, a lot of motherfuckers like to pretend that they're not watching our shit, and yeah, we still having a problem with that. Motherfuckers don't have any ideas, but a lot of the ideas and a lot of things that we talk about end up being on your motherfucking shows. I guess when shit ain't going good for y'all, you're not getting the responses from things that you thought you was gonna get. Then y'all start coming over here watching our shit and stealing our trying to steal our flow, trying to steal our energy. All of a sudden, everybody in the motherfucking universe is mad at everything. All of a sudden, people in the Falcons content niche, everybody mad about something now. When we were the only motherfuckers that had the guts and the balls to sit up here and say certain coaches and not using guys with inexperience, Jimmy Lake, as an excuse to not point the finger at the people that really. All of a sudden, we doing content at we're pointing the fingers at people that really don't need to be pointing. You don't need to really be pointing the finger at certain guys, but they're pointing the finger at guys and don't want to be real. So I'm starting to see a lot of energy. I'm starting to see a lot of energy shift change. Everybody getting mad and everybody getting angry all of a sudden. Before we, Atlanta Falcon Nation, aka the Unholy Alliance, we were the bad guys because we were angry, we were in your face, and we were authentic, and we were cussing you and your baby mama out. Hell, your cousin too.
Don't forget the mama.
The mama.
Don't forget the grandmama.
The grandmama. Like, we want to throw the baby in there too? We'll leave the baby
Might
alone?
well throw the baby in there too.
Like, we can throw the baby in there. I just find it real funny that when we start being some ghetto hood ass niggas, people start running for the hills. And shout out to Smitty because he's the only one that ain't running for the fucking hills now. Just gonna be real. I see him on my shit. I see him I see Smitty watching my shit. But all these other motherfuckers run for the hills and want nothing to do with us because we're not politically correct. I just find it real funny when we're not being all nice and humble. Everybody want to run for the motherfucking hills. Everybody run for the fucking hills when we start talking our shit and we get a little gangster on y'all motherfuckers. Y'all start running for the fucking hills. But soon as we got damn politically correct and nice and not saying the F words and not throwing the B bombs and the D bombs and the L bombs and every goddamn bomb you can throw. So y'all know exactly who y'all know exactly who you are. Y'all watch our stuff. Y'all don't want to give us no motherfucking credit for shit. But I see y'all doing the exact same things. And now everybody want to come with that type of energy. So that's what I got to say about that, K-Styles. Give us our motherfucking, give us our freaking credit. Stop stealing our stuff. At least have the guts to say, hey, yo, man, y'all look, I like that show, man. I like what y'all did over there, man. Keep doing your thing. At least doing that. Motherfuckers are stealing shit and they ain't even saying hello. God damn it. Kiss me on the forehead and touch my booty or something, goddamn.
This nigga here.
You ain't even doing that. Hell, look me in my eyes, goddamn. You ain't got to look me in my eyes. Look me in the back of the bed. Look. Turn me around and then you can look at the back of my head, okay? At least do that. You ain't even doing that, goddamn.
Put a little love in your heart.
Put a little love in your heart.
When getting late, no need to hesitate. Put a little love in your heart.
I'm just saying, I just see a lot of suspicious activity going on. That, like I said, I see it's the same topics, and there ain't nobody even trying to flip it.
What you saying? It's just a bunch of I'm just gonna hurt some fellas. What you said? Some goofy nigga energy going on right now.
A lot of goofy nigga energy going on. Show us some love, man. Show us some love. You need. I mean, look. At least respect. Respect. If you're not gonna respect me, if you're not gonna respect Kev, you're not gonna respect the game, bro. Nobody respect the game no more. That's all I'm
saying. And on that note, y'all, that is the opening of the tell it how it is portion of this show. So sit back and with
your boy Jew coming. My bad, y'all. I'm doing some promotional stuff. I'm doing some promotional stuff, and I forgot to turn the damn volume down.
You the best up my shit. Let me go ahead and restart this.
I'm sorry.
All right. So that is the portion of the get it off your chest side of the game of this show. So sit back and we're gonna get right into the real show.
Don't judge me. I just wish you knew. That's just like miss you all the time.
Woosah. All right, now we're finna get really into the show, man. What's going on, people? As you already know, it is Thursday afternoon with the 6-man convo. Boy 6MK in the building, aka Pie May, all day, every day. Until riding shotgun with me this evening. You already know him, and you just heard his rant earlier. Mad Mike Sports, aka the Senator, aka he is what remains.
Oh yeah.
And we got a good little topic going on for you tonight. I mean, this pretty much is gonna be kind of like a freestyle tonight, but we do have one main topic for this evening. So before we go ahead and get right into it, man, Mike, how we always do the show? It's the what?
The real roll call.
I'm getting that. You try to get that turtle head out your ass with that one, boy.
Yep.
All right,
It's
man.
always the roughie, y'all.
Well, that's the roughest one right there when you're trying to get that mug out. But let's go get to this roll call, man. Like I said, man, we got Georgia, Texas, boy. We got Nathan Floyd, Sherman Wood, Pat Norris, Sonia, Dre Murphy, King Trey Way, D Coleman, South Side. We got Larry in the building. We got Marcus Kirkpatrick. We got John St. Clair. Man, like I said, if you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want to be part of the membership, you want to be part of the 6MK crew. What is it, Mike? Smoke a blunt with your boy for $1.99.
99. That's it.
$1.99.
Run a month with your boy for $1.99. Everybody blame me on. Look, that's it.
We got Falcon 4L in here, man. All right, let's go ahead and get right into it, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in this mug. So I let Mike get that off his chest right then and there. How are we feeling right now, Mike? Are we good?
Much better. Much better. You know, I got some from here in order to feel better. So I got that out.
Okay, you didn't let the goofy nigga energy overtake you and turn you into a Super Saiyan, did you?
No, I don't think they want the Super Saiyan. I don't think they want that.
Okay. So, pretty much the main topic we got for this evening is Mr. Drew Dalman is the subject of the conversation tonight, as those that may be wondering, with the increase of the not just the Atlanta Falcons salary cap, but the NFL salary cap in total, it leaves a little bit more room to work with. But one of the major unrestricted free agents for this 2025 offseason is Mr. Drew Dalman.
Uh-huh.
Now, for those that may not know, it's been rumblings going around the league right now, the NFL league, that Drew Dalman may be a name that might be sought after by a multitude of teams as being an unrestricted free agent. But before we get right into that conversation, Mike, I want to go ahead and let you kick this segment off right here, man. So, what did you think about Drew Dalman's season in 2025? 24-25.
So, what I learned this season is more so confirmation than anything. But it's kind of confirmation as far as the running game is concerned that Drew Dalman is a major player when it comes down to explosiveness and allowing our running back to get to the second level. He's a major player at that. We know what we have and Chris Lindstrom and Caleb McGeary in regards to that also, but you put that little extra oomph to it. That's what Drew Dalman is for this Atlanta Falcons. So, what I've learned from that is exactly that. You need that center that can add that little extra layer to your offensive line. We know that these guys are physical. We know these guys are very good in pass protection, including Caleb McGeary and a lot of people. Um, for whatever reason, they don't believe in him, even though his numbers suggest that he's still one of the best tackles, especially right tackles in the league in regards to how he helped protect the quarterback. He's very good at that. People still are looking for every reason to replace him. But like I said, when you got an offensive lineman with Drew Dalman that can help our running backs, and when you have a running back like Bijan Robinson who can do some special things, you need an offensive line that can help get to that second level because it creates more opportunities for big plays.
Mm. Yeah. And Marcus Kirkpatrick here said, "What's the name of the backup center?" And he is younger. For those, he might be talking about Ryan Newsel.
Uh-huh.
Um, the problem on that, he's an unrestricted free agent too.
Uh-huh.
And the thing, what you do not want to be doing in this situation right now is trying to double dip on guys this off season, especially where, like I say, even though the salary or cap situation is not bad at all, you don't want to be caught up in the situation of trying to re-sign guys just because you love them. Now, for a lot of Falcon fans, a lot of Falcon fans, and we've always had our problems with Drew Dalman, especially with his ass dribbling footballs the first couple years of him being here. Yeah, James Harden stepped back for three looking ass. But the past year and a half, where he's actually had time to play, he's actually improved a lot. And John St. Clair here said, "I'm not always been a Drew Dalman fan, but the guy has improved a lot." Exactly. That's where I'm exactly where I'm going to. When Drew Dalman was in the game, the run game was more explosive. The run game was more efficient. Not just with Bijan Robinson running the rock, but Tyler Algier running the rock too. Like you said, Ryan Newsel is a capable backup. But do you really trust him as a starter to pass up on a guy who's been proven to be an essential part of your offense just to save a few bucks? Me, and on this channel too, this was actually a poll question that I asked last week as far as Drew Dalman. That's why I always say, man, y'all make sure y'all leave your comments. Make sure you stay posted up on the polls that we do on this channel and on Mad Mike Sports, because these polls are integral parts of what our lives are going to be on. And a lot of the Falcon fans are really looking at this situation as Drew Dalman needs to get his money. And for me, there's one reason why I believe that Drew Dalman should be a priority for the Falcons this offseason. Junebug.
Uh,
The thing about it is we don't know who's out there in free agency, who you can replace it. We don't know if Ryan Newsel is capable of holding that spot. We don't know who's in the draft. That's why we about to have this draft combine coming up here in the next couple weeks, I think.
uh-huh.
So we're about to start looking into the prospects of this. But the one thing with a young quarterback, you need experience around him to help make that trend. I ain't gonna say transition because he's played very well. But you want if you want Penix to take that next level, you want that veteran in front of him. This is almost the equivalent of the Matt Ryan mud duck situation.
Uh-huh.
And with Ryan Newsel being a integral part of the run game, in which they're going to be using this run game to help further along the development of Michael Penix, I think he's just an integral part of what they need to bring. What you think, Mike?
No, I agree. One of the things you just said with this, and the most vital part about it is really the quarterback position and a young quarterback. There's going to be time where he doesn't see everything up front that he needs to recognize, and you need a veteran and experienced center that's going to be able to see and recognize certain things, blitzes and pressure packages, and even the calls up front. Those are the things that you need from your centers, and have done a great job of developing. And Dwayne Lefford is a major part of that, but you can't be playing musical chairs with your center and expect your quarterback to be um, consistent. Like you want to give him as little to think about as possible. You don't want him thinking too much outside of his own job. So that's one
Right.
thing. If you look at the 2016 team with Matt Ryan, he didn't have to do too much thinking. That was really Alex Mack. That was his job. He was the one that made all the calls, the protection call, that type of thing. And like I said, that's one aspect of the game that you want to leave to your center.
Hmm. That is right. Yeah, that's right. Southside here said, "Who remembers the Bears game in Chicago?" Taylor Heineke. Yeah, Taylor Heineke. Damn sure that step back 3-pointer for the interception. Boy, that thing was ugly, nasty, and all in the wrong reasons.
Uh-huh.
And what do you know?
Who that be?
Who is that, Mike?
I'm just Miss Gangsters. Am I right? Am I?
Yep. The Mrs. Styles come in with the comment. She said, "What all do Falcons need to get at least a B plus? Fix the defense for sure. Keep up the pressure in the second half too." Yeah, she learned. Mike, does it sound like
Uh-huh.
she learns it very well?
Yes, she's learning very well.
Yeah.
So no surprises there.
Hell, she done brought up stuff to me that I didn't even pay attention to. So yeah.
That look, you talking about Arthur Thornton right there? That's not surprising. People probably like, what the hell you
Mm,
mean, Arthur? No, that's a real author right there. She wrote her own book.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Get her ass write another book or something like that, and get up on her
Yeah,
ass.
we gonna
But
need that. We gonna need that.
yeah, right. Cause I'm illiterate around here, even though I can't read. No,
Reading take
no,
too
no,
much
no,
energy.
no,
It take too much time.
no, no, no. Like I said, y'all give a shout out to Mr. Styles, and, and, and like you said, that is one of the backbones of this channel as well.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but as far as the numbers, I could see, like I said, I kind of agree with Southside here. I could see probably like a 3 year, maybe 45.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
That's about average right there. I can't necessarily really see it him getting 20 million. I
Mm.
don't think they're gonna go that high for him. It'll probably be anywhere between 13 to 16 a year for maybe like 4 years, but really a
Familiarity.
3 year deal.
Familiarity. That's a huge thing for him. Also, it's like, I mean, everybody wants to be able to make as much money as possible. I think that's, but one thing that offensive linemen understand is that chemistry. When you have chemistry, man, um, that could be a very good thing for you and your career because if you're looking at it like a wide receiver, a wide receiver want to get as much money as they can get immediately, but offensive linemen, if they're consistent, like you have a job for a minute and you can get paid $12 million for the next 5 to 6 years, and instead of other like I said with these position players, they want guaranteed money like right now. And with a guy like Drew Dalman, who has familiarity and chemistry with this team, he signs a deal for 3 year, 30, $40 million. Um, he can go back to the negotiating table after 2 years, get another deal, and a similar deal. So he can make
Hmm.
a good $40 to $50 million, $60 million just off of continuously um, going back to the table and coming back to a team that you're familiar with. So I think that's something that he's considering also is the familiarity because there's no guarantee. We've seen offensive linemen and defensive linemen, they go to another team for that check and they getting a 20, $30 million check, but they play poorly, and then next thing you know, their career pretty much done and over with. And now you don't screw yourself out of the NFL career because you went for the money.
Mm. And you called me here said heard somebody on 92.9 gas said 20 million per Dolman, and while guttural
Nah,
action was fuck no. If
no, he
he
not
asked
gonna
for
get that.
2020, like I said, if he asked for 20 to 22, no, he could be like Martin, get the stepping.
Get the stepping. He not gonna get that. He not gonna get that. For
Nah.
one, the Falcons wouldn't have. He wouldn't have made it this far through throughout the season without getting a franchise tag or something or a new deal if he was really that valuable. So he's not gonna get no 20 million. Y'all
Mm-mm.
look, stop listening to Mike Bill and them fucking morons up there. Their whole job is to sit up here and create conversation. If
The
that man was that good, the
feed
Falcons would have
bullshit.
been.
Just say it. My to feed y'all bullshit to get y'all to react a certain way.
Yeah, ain't no way in hell. If he was actually that good, he would have never gotten past the Falcons this season. They would have re-signed him. He was actually that good. Ain't no way.
The dirty had it. He said good chemistry at that position leads to good exchanges to start to play. Yeah, as Matt Ryan when he went from Mike Pearson to Alex Mack.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That Do anybody remember the
Oh boy.
differences between Mike Pearson and Alex Mack?
Ooh, Lord Jesus.
Put a one if you were glad that happened, or put a two if you don't remember that. Um, Rashad, man, this one of the homies, this one of our info guys. Says Zach Martin retired from the NF from the Cowboys.
Heard that.
Yeah, he had a lot of those health issues. I'm like, shit, man. Hey, do your damn thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
But he's literally been one of the best offensive linemen in this league for a long time. It's just sometimes shit just happens.
Mm-hmm.
But he definitely may go in the hall as a guard. I could definitely see that.
Mm-hmm. And man, the
Um,
Cowboy is going to help. It's going to increase that.
yeah,
We
yeah.
know
Being
that.
on Cowboys, he's going in the hall. But Jordan Testboy here said, does MPJ have a connection with Newsel from Scout prior to being on a starter, saying that they could let Dalman go? Here's the problem. Newsel in the game, the run game ain't as efficient.
Mm-hmm.
See, we have to look at it from a lot of different standpoints. Yeah, Newsel may have a lot more work with Penix from being second team guys. But the thing about it is the other aspects of the offense you have to think of is how effective is Bijan and Tyler Algier in the run game as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because we also have to remember the center. That's why they call it the center, because that's the central part of the attack. And Newsel's biggest issues a lot of times is he cannot get to the second level
Mm-hmm.
as a run blocker, which leads to which for those that don't pay attention to the center position, if your center can get to the second level, it leads to big runs. Because we also have to remember, not only Michael Penix Jr. is one of the faces of this team, but Bijan Robinson is too. And Bijan Robinson love him some Drew Dalman blocking in front of him.
Oh, yeah. Especially a guy like that. Tyler always here. Because he doesn't have the athleticism to
Hmm.
get to that next level like that. So he loves a Drew Dalman.
Hmm. So like I said, for those that may not understand it, I want y'all to kind of go back and look at a lot of those big plays in the run game, and some, and I want you to pay attention to Drew Dalman and see how quick he can get to the second level, and you will see what the importance is of him, and you can see the difference between him and Ryan Newsom. With Drew Dalman, they can run 24 powers. They can be very versatile in the run game. With Ryan Newsel, they have to run outside because he can't get to the second level.
You
And
have to rely on the
it
guard to get to the next level or a
right,
fullback.
right, right. And like you said, and like I said, the biggest key word is, and what 330 said, is chemistry. You have a certain chemistry on this offensive line right now. And I know a lot of people sitting here talking about Caleb McGarry and blocking the blind side. I'm not worried about that. When you got a quarterback that can get the ball out quick, you ain't got much to worry about that. But for me personally, Ryan Newsel and Drew Dalman, like I said, I'm not even hesitating. But it could be a situation where they like you said, they may not even want to go that route.
You got to
They may not even
sacrifice.
want they may not even go that route with neither one of them.
Mm-hmm.
They may have a guy in free, and like I said, the thing is, we got to figure out here in the next month or so who's in free agency. Is there somebody in free agency that they willing to go after? Do they feel like they may need to get somebody that has a little bit more experience? Me personally, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna say that I'm not doing that. Damn, that's right. The calendar football year does start in a couple weeks. So now they get the opportunity to start making some of them pre-talk negotiations.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Just as long as somebody don't motherfucking spill the beans.
Hint, 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 hint.
Ain't no damn hint. We talking about Kirk Cousins bitch ass. But John here said McGarry was excellent against everybody except TJ Watt. Yeah, if you really look at McGarry, outside of TJ Watt, Jadavian Clown, he pretty much held everybody else in check all year. I think we just kind of worry too much because we know Caleb McGarry as a mauler. I think we kind of worry too much on that. But like you said, that's the thing. When you're able to run the football very well, it helps a guy like a Caleb McGarry when it comes to pass pro. Because now the defensive line guys may be hesitant to rush up the field. Oh, let's see.
Yeah. Caleb has done a wonderful job. Like if you just look at what happened with the Chiefs, I don't think you shouldn't be worried about Caleb McGarry anymore.
And look at it like this, and based on what some of the right tackles may get,
Yeah, yeah.
Caleb, like I said, Caleb McGarry's $7-8 million a year that he took instead of the 16, 17.
Uh-huh.
I rose with that.
Yeah, he wanted to be here. That's another thing. There's nothing better than a player that wants to be here and wants to be a part of the culture. And that's what the Atlanta Falcons are building. That's so important. I don't care if you're the best if you don't really want to be here. We've seen where that goes. It's nothing good.
Mm-hmm. Uh, and Anthony White here said people keep trying to see Dalman short, like he's not about to get paid. 15, 17 is the starting point. I don't see Raheem letting him walk in a playoff or bust
He
year.
done already did that. He done already let him walk. What the hell are you talking about? You fucking a crack baby or something? He's already let him walk. It's called free agent.
I guess what he
Free agent.
I guess what he try I guess he what he trying to say is what he trying to say is he may let him test the market, but they might already have something in place.
They clearly have something in place. They clearly have something in place. What you do not want to do, and me and K Style, coach, we've been saying that for quite some time. So when we do these live shows, please listen to what we're saying. Okay, listen to what we're saying when we talk about that. The Falcons do not want to live through another Julio Jones. Okay, answer that whatsoever. Julio Jones was washed up as far as him being an elite receiver again. Okay. And what they did was they overpaid for an elite, and they overpaid Julio Jones based on the love and the respect and all that bullshit. Okay. They don't want to relive that. So this is what's going to happen for the time or for the foreseeable future, to be honest, because you look at um what we were talking about with Drew Dalman, we don't really know how everybody else views him in the NFL. We just looking at us. So what that does is you just got to build a rapport with your players. If you build a certain rapport and respect them, they're gonna be willing to give you more of an opportunity to come back and play with you because you show nothing but love and respect with them. Not all players are gonna have that, but that's what the Falcons are banking on. They're banking on that love and respect and that rapport that they've created with the organization and their players. Um, you look, you allow him to go out there and see what the market is. And based on the market, look, we promise you, look, we'll go back to the negotiating table, but go out there and see what you can get. And if you can get $20 million, and that's something that we want to do, the Falcons will give them that. But I think that's wise. I don't think that's dumb. I don't think nobody is undermining him and his importance. I mean, it's the center at the end of the day. The center is a vital part, but those guards, yeah, they very important. They are extremely important.
Yeah,
I
you
think the
got
guard
about
is the most important aspect. Everybody say the tackles, but I think the guards in the league is the most important position on the offensive line. That's just me.
I think it just depends. I think with that standpoint, I think it just depends on the team you're playing against. Because, like you said, a lot of teams are more focused on trying to get edge rushers and rushing off the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like you said, we seen in this Super Bowl, you get pressure up that middle, you'll disturb any damn quarterback.
Mm-hmm. Any quarterback, no matter how fast you are, don't matter.
And that's not even just in the Super Bowl, but that's just in the playoffs in general. If you're at
Mm-hmm.
So that's why Chris Lindstrom gets paid the big bucks like he does. This is why uh Matt Bergeron, he got about another couple years before they decide what they want to do with him.
Mm-hmm.
So um John said for personal experience, a guy who loves to live in the mountains in the Pacific Northwest wanting to stay in Atlanta is significant.
Mm-hmm. Yep. He wanted to be here. That man like killing bears and shit. Like you think? Look, that man is. They built
he took think
good
about
with
it.
him.
Think about it. He took less money so Caleb Lindstrom, not Caleb, but Chris Lindstrom could get paid.
Mm-hmm.
That dude took less money so his boy can
Mm-hmm.
get paid.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Lee 85, what's going on? Yeah, look at what
Um,
Lenore, boy, it's been a while since we seen you up in here. What's going on,
mm-hmm.
man? But I can, like I said, I could definitely see Drew Dalman being a big, a major point of concern for the Falcons. Because, like I said, just for the simple fact that you got a young quarterback going in a year or two. This will actually be his first official year as a full-time starter. You want as many familiar faces around him as possible. And Mike will tell you this. What Peyton Manning always said about Jeff Saturday.
That man was one of his best friends and most
Jay
important to player on the team. Goddamn it.
Jay Knight, what's going on, man? Like you said, that
That
quarterback center relationship is a very important aspect on that offense. Like you said, and the thing with Drew Dalman is he still has room for improvement on certain areas,
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but his ability, like I said, his ability to get to the second level in the run game is beneficial for this offense. Since your running back tandem is the engine that helps this offense stay balanced. So, okay. So, do y'all project Dalman being the biggest contract we deal this offseason, or will it be a free agent? He'll probably, like I said, if they re-sign Dalman, he'll be the biggest contract this offseason for the Falcons. I don't really see them shelling out no big money for no free agents.
I agree with you.
I don't really see it. Like you said, it had, but like I said, if they're gonna shell out a big money contract, it's going to have to be a position of need. And like you said, and I'm going to be releasing a video here soon. Like you said, on this channel, we're about to kick off the 6MK CNAs. This is why I say y'all leave y'all comments in these videos is very important, because now y'all are about to be the stars of these Q&As I'm about to do. So you get a little bit more insight, more personal insight on how I think about certain things too outside of this live. That Kirk Cousins need to be on first 48 with all the snitching he been doing.
Look, I'll put that motherfucking handcuffs and hang him aboard the goddamn bridge. I ain't say kill him, so y'all forget him. I'm just saying put him in handcuffs.
Not Nino Brown in New Jack City. Not the beginning of the movie.
Yep.
Nino, give me a chance. Sorry, you ain't got my money. See ya. Don't wanna be ya.
See ya. Don't wanna be
ya. But I can see, like I said, what also is going to come down to is just going to be depending on what they do with certain contracts. Like I said, 9 times out of 10, I believe that what the nigga name that played Dexter Gray Jerry? David Onyemata. I could see him, like I said, they're going to still have to cut some costs to get some cap space. But I could see Drew Dalman being the biggest contract this offseason for us.
Margarita, go to hell.
What the hell? What anime? What the hell?
I told y'all, she always trying to everybody be thinking I'm the damn bully. She do this shit all the time to me. Y'all motherfucking in Southside, fuck you, okay? Fuck you for laughing and A1, all you fuck all y'all, okay? Fuck all y'all for sitting up here laughing at her. Goddamn bullying me like that. That's not right, y'all. Bullying people should not be tolerated. Okay? That didn't even sound right coming from me, did it, kid?
Yeah, that really didn't. That was so un-you right there. We bullies over here. What we talking about?
I didn't even believe myself when I was saying that.
Well, we bullies in this bitch.
Right, we bullies. Right? I didn't even believe me when I said that shit, y'all.
Man, I'm just look. I'm just look. If y'all just saw my face, I'm just looking to the side like I know this nigga ain't over here with a public. Exactly I know his ass ain't over here on a public service announcement about bullying. But we consider the biggest bullies in this space.
I was like,
get that.
You know you full of crap when you don't even believe yourself.
Get that humanitarian. Get that humanitarian shit up out of here, boy. You know we can't be talking about don't stop, but we the unholy alliance, nigga. Don't nobody like us. What's wrong with you?
Oh damn.
Oh man, oh man. Let me see. We got about a little bit, about 20 more minutes. So I do got something else. Man, all y'all asses laughing and shit, but y'all ain't even add to the cause. You know what?
Oh man.
Man, D Sloan, D Sloan, sit your ass on something. You talking about, you know, that's the most innocent response about bullying Mike Williams. I
Look,
don't know what to
you know,
look.
look, you know you for the shit when you don't even believe yourself.
Man, no, man. Look. I want to ask everybody a question that's in this live right now. When Mike gave that whole PSA about bullying, how many of y'all look to the side like, I know this nigga ain't saying this shit? Put a one in there if you looked at him like Mike was on some bullshit.
Man, I literally just about 2 minutes earlier just called Anna crackhead. So I look for.
Put a one in the chat if you knew Mike was on that bullshit.
Damn, y'all ain't wasting no damn time. Fuck y'all. Damn. Y'all put them damn threes in there. The mighty quick, goddamn. Them ones in there quick.
Ah,
Damn.
shit. Ah. Whew. Oh, man.
John, you too?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. Ain't
Mike,
that
we
some
are
shit?
Mike, we are we
What the
are,
hell you
bro.
laughing at, Rashard? That ain't fucking funny. Fuck you too, motherfucker.
All them goddamn articles you be
Damn,
sending
they
us,
still throwing ones in there. Fuck this bullshit.
nigga.
Damn.
So
I told y'all, there's proof. I told y'all I'm a horrible liar, bro. Look,
well, that was a
I'm a
tip, boy.
horrible.
Yeah. I think we figured it out firsthand. Boy, that was a horrible goddamn lie, boy. Nigga, your
I
ass will
told
be
you
on
I'm
the first
horrible, bro.
48, boy. You ain't telling no lies.
Look, I ain't telling no lie, bro.
You do the
I tell you,
crime,
I'm
nigga. You do the
horrible.
time. That's how Mike look at that. Like, don't throw me in this shit.
Don't put me in no situation, goddamn. I'll be 6'9" and all y'all motherfuckers. I'm telling on everybody, motherfucker. Yep, he did it. Yep, I'm be charged and white in that motherfucker. Yep, he did it. I saw the motherfucker when he did it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be doing no time for y'all asses. Fuck all y'all. That's how I feel.
Oh man.
Look. That's how some of them quote unquote thug gangsta ass niggas be in the damn street. Like, oh man, I never. Boy, they throw them damn baseball numbers on your ass. You be like, look, no,
Boy,
he
look.
did, he did it,
He did it.
he
What the hell you think
he
he said?
did.
Sammy the Bull Gravano saw them goddamn baseball numbers at. He said, "Nah, I'm good.
Look,
I ain't look. Y'all just gonna have to be mad at me, goddamn."
exactly. Hold on, we got a question here. Ty, shout out to Ty with this one, man. He said, "What do y'all think Terry's future look like with the team?"
It's fine, man. It's just
Oh, he's
old,
good.
goddamn.
Like I said, like I said, the thing is, you have to think about this. A lot of people have a big issue with Terry Fontenot because of one pick and one pick only, and that's Kyle Pitts.
Mm-hmm.
That 2021 draft is where a lot of people looking at him with the side eye, like you said with Kyle Pitts and Richie Grant. But like you said, why but outside of looking at the Kyle Pitts thing, you have to look at it like this. From 2021 to 2023, he literally cleared about 75 to 80 million dollars worth of cap space in those 2 years alone, which allowed you to get guys like a Jesse Bates,
Mm-hmm.
Caden Ellis. You know, like I said, you was able to bring in guys that contributed. Mike Hughes, Calais Campbell,
Mm-hmm.
found guys like Nate Lamon. You got a Drake London. You got to be John Robinson. You got to Michael Penix. If Hitman Helms come back healthy, you got a gem right there, a Tyler Algier. So while we're sitting here judging him based on him drafting Kyle Pitts, you have to focus on the other moves that help the team. And like you said, the fact that he was able to get this team from a cap hell situation of being 80 in the red and in 2 years be what was it? It was like 40 in the black.
Mm-hmm. That's another positive too, kid, in this situation with Terry Fontenot. Y'all gonna be like, when I say this. Well, Terry Fontenot, what are y'all saying about Terry Fontenot? We've been saying it for years about him.
He ain't shit.
He ain't shit. This man literally traded Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, and nobody said, yeah, Terry ain't shit. This man ain't shit. So he knows how to manipulate that contract, and he is comfortable making the moves that need to be made. We see with Raheem Morris, he can't be trusted with those types of tough decisions. He decided that he was not only going to get rid of Julio, but he was going to get rid of Matt Ryan. He was going to get rid of Calvin Ridley. He got rid of all three of those guys, three of them, of our pillar guys on the offense to rebuild this team. And he did it. And he not only did it within 1 to 2 year period, that third year we was out of it. We was out of the cap hell. So he's cool with making those tough decisions. Like, you don't see that from a lot of GMs in the league. Everybody's too buddy with the players. I don't want my GM being buddy with the players. I want him to be able to make those tough decisions. Say, hey, bro, we got to cut him, and we got to make sure that we have a plan with him. And he did that. He wasn't connected to Kirk Cousins. You see what he did. They drafted a quarterback. So I love the fact that Terry Fontenot doesn't have he's not committed to these players. He'll get rid of anybody's ass. I love that.
Yeah. And the thing is with the Kirk Cousins contract, and a lot of people ain't really talking about it, is yes, that the big number contract pissed a lot of people off. But the way that contract was structured, most of his damn guarantees came this past season.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So even if they cut him, it's not going to be as big of a loss as people think.
He did it with Jesse Bates. Jesse Bates, how he structured his contract. He front loads a lot of his contracts with it. Yeah. So as the year goes on, the cap numbers go down. So he can bring in those veterans, like Kier was saying, with Calais Campbell and whatnot.
Yeah.
You want a GM that don't give a flying fuck about players.
Right.
Because his job is to bring in new players, so he can't care too much about players. Leave that up to the head coach.
Terry Fontenot is pretty much the head of the scouting department. 98% of the damn scouts was in Washington for Michael Penix. So that lets you know who wanted Michael Penix and who wanted Kirk Cousins.
It's right there. It's clear. All that's clear. God damn, Kev, that's a great point. Damn, boy, that's a great point.
Every last scout we had, or every last scout in the staff, was up in Washington looking at Michael Penix.
So, with you saying that,
it goes back to what I said. Kirk Cousins was Raheem's guy. Michael Penix is Terry Fontenot's guy. Because there's no reason that you sign Kirk Cousins and then draft Michael Penix. There's no reason you do that unless that you had a conflict of interest.
Mm-hmm. So, with that being said, him not going to the Senior Bowl, so you think guy like Mike Green is pretty much um, a no draft? Everybody can kind of knock him off because they didn't go to the Senior Bowl to watch him. I don't think, Terry Fontenot didn't go.
And he's usually at the Senior Bowl. That's where most of his draft picks come from, the damn Senior Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
This year he didn't go. I mean, I think according to D-Lid, he said something about some major decisions going on that he had to stay away from it. But guess what? There was some Falcon scouts at the HBCU Senior Bowl.
Nigga Central, boy.
I bet y'all didn't know that, did you?
Mm-hmm.
They was at the HBCU Bowl though. But I think Mike Green gonna be at the combine anyway, so yeah, I think like I said, I think all the major pass rushers that was at the Senior Bowl are gonna be at the combine anyway. So that doesn't ixnay that potential draft pick out the way. I just have a funny feel. I'll have a funny feeling that there's going to be a move that they are going to make that's going to shock all of us. I don't know who it's going to be. I don't know when it's going to be. I don't know how shocking it's going to be. But just know the shit about to hit the fan here in the next couple weeks.
No, I wholeheartedly agree. There's some sticky stuff going on in the background.
Mm-hmm. For a guy who's normally at the Senior Bowl to not be at the Senior, sound like there was some negotiations going around here.
Oh yeah,
they were negotiating some shit. So, like you said, so if you hear Grady's name pop up, you hear Kyle Pitt's name pop up, you hear Troy Anderson's name pop up, Tyler Allgeier's name pop up in some kind of transactions, yeah, like I said, he ain't shit. They've been working on something.
What you mean both of them agreed and conspired? Why you say they both agreed and conspired to draft pick? Terry said, I'm not.
I'm trying my car to an old ass horse. Let's get us a stallion.
Yeah, I don't think they both agreed on shit. When you got two quarterbacks, you can't play both of them motherfuckers. They didn't agree to that shit. It's like me and K Styles. Hey, nah, I'm gonna be the point guard too, K Styles. We both gonna dribble the ball down the court. Come on, stop.
I'm like, really, nigga? So basically like LeBron and Luka right now.
Yeah, like LeBron and Luka. They both gonna dribble the ball down the court, do the same thing. No, they didn't agree on that.
Nah.
They agree that if your boy don't work the way I want him to work, his ass is gone. That's what they agreed on, but they didn't agree.
Hold on, Southside said no more shocking than drafting Bijan and then Penix the following year.
I don't think it was shocking. I thought it was a foregone conclusion that would happen. My thing is, we was more so talking about the contract with Kirk Cousins. That's what we were talking about. It wasn't shocking.
Like I said, when we found out that they had every scout at Washington, it was a foregone conclusion that Penix was gonna be here. Now, what was shocking was we didn't think he was gonna be. We didn't know if they was gonna pick him at 8 because he wasn't rated to be going that high. But there's a correlation to that. There was another quarterback that actually went down that same road. Mike, do you know which quarterback that was?
There's a quarterback that went down that same road. Now, is this in the past or this what's going on now?
Just recently. That it is past, but it's recently. A quarterback that wasn't expected to go high, but ended up going high because the organization wanted that guy.
I got a brain for it. It's for whatever reason. I know what you're talking about, but I can't think.
Y'all know what? I'm gonna ask the people. Do y'all know what quarterback I'm talking about?
That wasn't supposed to go, but he ended up
That
going.
wasn't supposed to go high, but ended up going high. Let's see if anybody know where I'm going with this.
Decode and go to hell. Gasoline draws on. With firecrackers attached to them motherfuckers.
I'm not throwing Michael Penix's name with Christian Ponder. Fuck
no, absolutely not. I mean,
Lenore, you being petty as hell. No. A137 Sauce got the answer. For those that don't remember, when Patrick Mahomes got drafted, he was actually rated.
Damn, you know what? That's the first thing that came to my thought. That is the first thing that came to my head.
See, for those that don't know, Patrick Mahomes was rated as a late first round, early second round pick based on his tendencies.
I thought it was ignorant. I thought that was the most dumbest shit I ever seen because I did my research on him and I said he was the best quarterback in that draft. After doing my homework and seeing
and John St. Clair, you went right into exactly where I was going. For those that didn't know, Patrick Mahomes, the Saints actually wanted Patrick Mahomes.
Yep.
If those that didn't know. Terry tried to get Patrick Mahomes to New Orleans.
Yep. And
Andy Reid stepped in and said, "Fuck no,
it ain't happening. We trading everything away."
And he took a chance. He took a chance with Mahomes.
He had all the tools. He could make all the throws, and his arm was unbelievable. Those are the same traits that Michael Penix has. The only difference is he's just left-handed.
So I want to know how many people in here that knew that Terry Fontenot was one that tried to pull the trigger for Mahomes to go to New Orleans before Kansas City killed that dream. I want to know who. I want to know who knew that. I know a few of y'all probably already knew. I just want you to know if you already knew that, raise your hand. Yeah, because Patrick Mahomes' biggest downside when he came out was he was a maverick. He was the true definition of a gunslinger. He didn't give a fuck.
But that's why I said even with Bo Nix that he had those same qualities. He could throw. He can make every throw, and he was incredibly athletic. So when you see those types of quarterback that can make every throw and they can do it easily, if you just get these guys to calm down and not make mistakes, work on their fundamentals, like these guys could be legends. And you saw it with you saw it with Joe Montana. You saw it with Brett Favre. So many examples of it. Like a lot of people didn't think Steve McNair would be as good as he was.
Right. Especially like you said, him coming out of Alcorn State. There's nobody like you said, at that time NFL didn't know shit about that. He took a chance. A lot of times you have to take those chances because for those that don't remember when Kansas City drafted Patrick Mahomes, They gave Kansas City a C minus for that grade because they had
Mm-hmm.
Alex Smith at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? They gave the Falcons a D for getting Michael Penix at 8.
Michael Penix. Yep.
But all this comes down to if you got the right coaches and the right situation. Now, like I said, that $180 million, $90 million guaranteed contract for Kirk Cousins is something that I would not have wanted to see if that was the plan from the get go. Jerome said, I remember the 94 Monera was drafted. We took Nathan Davis. Who the fuck is Nathan Davis? That sounds sorry as fuck.
Who the
I'm
fuck is Nathan Davis?
sorry.
Motherfucker, I don't even know who that is.
Oh shit. That sounds sorry as fuck too. How do you know who that is? Damn. But like I said, for a lot of the folks that is kind of looking at Terry Fontenot and the job that they say that he has not done, instead of focusing on, oh damn, he said he was a Buster Douglas. Oh God. You see that, Mike?
Jerome
He
need to
said
go to hell too just for bringing that shit up.
he said he's a Buster Douglas.
Some damn Nathan Davis. I look, that just sounds like somebody that's
Well,
Nathan Davis. I would have called myself Truck Davis just to get rid of the.
I'm like, who the
Hank
fuck is
Davis.
that?
Yeah, it sounds like I said, he sounds like a buster.
Accountant.
Yeah, he
Nathan
sounds like a
Davis.
fucking accountant. Who's gonna be scared
Sound
of
like-
Nathan Davis? Nathan
sound
Davis?
like a
Nobody.
car sale. Sound like a car salesman at a Miata dealership. Motherfucker couldn't sell a go-kart if he tried. Oh, shit. But like you said, when it comes to Terry Fontenot, going back to Ty's question, when it comes to Terry Fontenot, while we're sitting here bitching and moaning about the Kyle Pitts pick, while we're sitting here bitching and moaning about the Richie Grant pick, while we're sitting up here being mad about Jalen Mayfield and all these others, just look at the contributors on this team. Well, Richie Grant didn't contribute this year because you literally brought in 2 all-pro safeties, so he wasn't going to play. But before this year, Richie Grant was a 110-plus tackle, 1 interception, 2 sack guy every year he started. Think of the contributors. Taquan Graham, Drew Dalman, Avery Williams, Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Arnold Ebiketie. I'm just going off the draft right now. Let's see who else we got here. Troy Anderson, if his ass can stay healthy. Clark Phillips.
That motherfucker play 5 good games and then go on the injury list.
Zach, like you said, Zach Harrison, Bijan Robinson. We still ain't seen Rook in them yet, so we don't know about them yet. We still ain't seen the Braylon Trice. When D'Angelo Malone actually got chances to play, he actually played decent enough. Oh no, Jerome said, my bad. We took Burt Emmanuel that year. We took Nate Davis trash ass in '97. That's just as bad.
That motherfucker sound like a Muppet, Burt Emmanuel.
Me. That motherfucker sound like the Beaker clan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you said, look at the free agents. You had the Calais Campbell. And as uninspiring as David Onyemata has been, he actually had a good year this past season for what you needed him to do.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Hughes, if his ass could stay healthy for a full year, he was actually one of the best players on defense most of the year before he started getting hurt. Like you
That's
said,
his thing. He always hurt at the wrong time when you
Jesse
need him
Bates.
most.
Like I said, Jesse Bates. Like you said, when you had Calais Campbell here, John Smith. So Terry Fontenot's record is pretty good right now. Even though my motto for him still saying that he ain't worth shit. He ain't
And
worth a
that's what you
damn.
want. That's
And
what
that's
you
what
want
we
out of your
need.
GM, though. We want
That,
them to be what ain't about shit.
he did one of the main things that the Metrov couldn't do. He actually brought in free agents that actually contributed well. So I got one more question, Mike, and then we're gonna get up on out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's this quote that kind of came out today where they was talking about this kind of being like the make or break year for offensive coordinator Zach Robinson.
Okay.
Um, I heard somebody said something like, if the Falcons does well, Zach Robinson may be getting a coaching job somewhere else. If the Falcons do bad, he's going to get fired along with everybody else. Why you waste all them words just to say that this motherfucker gonna be gone after this year anyway?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that?
I mean, that's a lot as an offensive coordinator. Like offensive coordinators in any team don't last long. So if you expecting him to stay 3-4 years, you sadly
Mm-hmm.
mistaken anyway. Look at
Right.
Detroit. Look at the what they for Houston. The guy he was there
Oh,
for two,
Bobby
3 years.
Slowik.
Slow it, like
They came to find out he was beefing with the quarterback.
he was beefing with the
That's why they
quarterback.
fired his ass because he was beefing with the
Oh,
quarterback.
we know it. We know it. Oh, CJ Stroud got look. He got that the big nut syndrome.
That's that California. That's the California kid. That's that California.
Yeah, he was beefing with the coach and got the coach fired. So, like, my thing is, anyway, if you think he like offensive coordinator last in this league, I mean, we should know better. Look at Matt Ryan. How many goddamn offensive coordinator done been here that he done got jobs before?
Matter of fact, that mother Matt Ryan had a different offense coordinator every 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that for a second.
Mm-hmm.
By every 2 years, he had a new offensive coordinator.
So I'm not too concerned about no damn Zach Robinson where he stayed or he go. I'm not concerned about it because at the end of the day, the head coach has to has a vision. I mean, the guy. Excuse me, let me say that the guy of football, head of football operations, has to have a vision on what the offense needs to look like, and he needs to bring in his offensive guy. So maybe that offensive guy or guys, as I talked about yesterday, are already on the team. We see that TJ Yates has been he's taken a job as the passing game coordinator. DJ Williams has taken a job as the quarterbacks coach. So the Falcons are already preparing themselves for a guy to step in at that role. So whether he does well or he gets another or he doesn't, they've already begun that process.
And that makes sense. But like you said, in order for a team to consistently win, yes, you can have coaches come in and out, But the thing about it is if the next coach that you're bringing in is going to be a continuation of the system that you're trying to implement.
Uh-huh.
And like you said, one of the Falcons' biggest issues for the last 20 some odd years is every offensive coordinator you bring in, it's a new philosophy that you have to implement on the team. And that's where inconsistency comes in at. And this ain't just offense, but defense as well.
Uh-huh.
So, like you said, with a TJ, like you said, if Zach Robinson is gone after this year, by having a TJ Yates and or a DJ Williams who are going to be familiarized with this system, you're continuing that line. It's like a cog on the wheel. It's going to keep on going. It's going to keep
Uh-huh.
going. Every spigot is going to continue to have the wheel continue to go, and that's what you want. You don't want to lose a Zach Robinson and then all of a sudden now you bring in Dirk Cutter.
Oh
Now you
God,
change the
no.
whole goddamn
Lord.
offensive philosophy.
Uh-huh. We don't need that happen again.
Or you go from Zach Robinson to Leah Bomb Bumblefuck. We don't know who the hell that is. Jerome said Stroud showed me what type of dude he is. He said he chose Amber Rose as his girlfriend, Dashiki from Dope Pimp.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, she around the way, girl. Yeah, we know you tattooing niggas on your forehead. So like, yeah, you's a goofy. But I did want to get that quick one out the way, man. So hey, Mike, you got any final words before we get up on out of here?
Not really. Um, just continue to leave your comments, man, and questions or whatnot under every one of my videos. We are watching everything. So you leave a comment, your comment will more than likely be used not only in our My Ex Mad Mike segment, um, but K Styles. It'll be used in his segment come on. He's going to be answering a lot of questions. So, like I said, man, please don't be shy. Just because a motherfucker might go in on you, don't let that discourage you from leaving comments, man. It's all love. It's all, at the end of the day, it's all opinion. It's all about debate. Debates are fun, right?
It not only is a debate, it's all about a conversation. It's all about getting different perspectives of a subject to where you be like, okay, I didn't think about it like that. May give you a little hard time about it, but the thing about it is how strong are you in your convictions with it, and is there going to be an understanding? Like I said, leave your comments in here. We're going to be, like I said, we're going to be kicking off the CNA. For those that don't know what CNA is, that's the comment and answer portions of the channel. This goes for not just me, but Mad Mike Sports, Mr. White, the therapist, Chauncey, Don, Jew, all of us, Atlanta Falcon Nation as well. So so like I said, y'all really, so if y'all want to get more in-depth, intimate answers from each individual, you leave the comments in these comment sections, and I promise you, we will get to them. So we appreciate y'all coming in. Like you said, man, we 20 away from 1,500. That is the next goal.
Oh yeah, baby.
But I definitely appreciate everybody that tunes into these shows. I definitely appreciate everybody that comments. Hell, I appreciate the motherfucker that don't like us. Because at the end of the day, it's all in good fun. So until next time,
Conversation,
people,
man.
and all the fun and conversations. That almost sounds like a damn love song. Love and conversation.
Oh my God! Don't. Oh wow, wow. Love and conversation, running
Exactly.
away from you.
Running away with thoughts. And as we always say, man, until next time, we ain't here to play.
Oh no.
We here to stay.
Oh yeah, nigga.
You ain't gotta go home.
But you got to get the hell out of here. Ooh yeah.
And remember, it's always good to be known as the villain. Because guess what? You can live by your own rules and you can get to the yams. Deuces.
You go
John,
to. See,
I
you on
gotta
your
get
own
to
show.
the
I can't tell you to
yams.
go.
John
This is
talking about
your
I'm a
show.
frustrated musician.
Damn.
Hey, I could be frustrated musician. Y'all don't know. I play a whole
Oh
bunch of
my God,
instruments growing up.
Southside. You go to hell. All right, go to hell, Southside. Go to absolute
Yeah,
hell.
yeah. Hashtag fade to black. Fade to black.
Wow.
So let me know if anybody else use that hashtag. Y'all let us know.
No, for real though,
Deuces.
have y'all seen all these fake mad content creators? Everybody trying to be fake mad now. Like they wasn't mad before. Now all of a sudden everybody want to be angry and mad. Look, never mind. I'll take my frustrations out on another show.
No, well, think about it like this. Think about it like this. These people, like I said, the people that watch all the Falcons content because everybody is pretty much circulating through the same space. Everybody that watches us have already been hip on game on how to read people just by watching us. So they can tell
Mm-hmm.
who's really mad and who's fake mad.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna discuss that on further along
Oh yeah.
on the next show. So, hey man, enjoy the rest of y'all night.
Mm-hmm.
Stay warm,
Oh yes, please.
and we out.
Deuces.
Bye, nigga.
Put your eyes back in your head.
I felt like flavor.
Pry their eyes open and force them to see the truth. We will skin the sheep and sacrifice the weak. The unholy alliance has arrived.